Good evening. Welcome everyone. How is everybody doing this fine evening? Good evening everyone. Good evening. Namaste. Good evening. How is everybody doing? Great, good. And how are you? I'm also doing fine. How are all of you guys? I welcome you all to the very first session of your AI Career Accelerator program, and we will begin in just a couple of minutes. Till that time, I'll do a little bit of chit chat with you guys. Okay, while we are still waiting for more people to join, we're going to do a little bit of chit chat, and then, of course, we will start. Okay, all right. So, all excited, ready to learn new things? That's great. I am also excited to teach you new things as well. Mr. Ian, I expect you guys can maintain some manners and discipline as well. All right, great. Very excited. I am excited here as well. Excited to learn. Is it a recording or a live session? Satyam, you decide if it's a recording or a live session. All right. All right. Great. If I have any questions, can I ask? We will discuss all of those things. Okay. But before we get started, how is so what do you guys do? Where you guys from and what do you guys do? Cannot find me on LinkedIn. Give me some time first. Mangalore, Chennai, Florida. Oh, that's nice. Mumbai, advertising. Pune, digital marketing. Civil engineer. From Delhi, working in IT. Hyderabad, Bengaluru, New Delhi, NTPC Limited. Oh, that's nice. Athar from Mumbai. Oh, that's her name. Okay, that's nice. Siliguri. Oh, nice. Senior Unity developer from Pune, Hyderabad, Navi Mumbai student. DevOps engineer. Business owner. Oh, we have business owners here as well. That's nice. Retired electrical engineer. That's nice. Mysore web developer, operations marketing, advertising company, senior counselor. We have got everyone. Oh, somebody said AI ML engineer. I believe I also read somebody say AI ML engineer. I think so I did. Retired public servant. Oh, that's nice. We've got people who are freshers as well as retired people as well. That's great. I do hope, I am sure that all of you will love what we have for today's session. Okay. We'll just wait for a couple more minutes, then we will start. Okay. But till that time, have you guys been using AI? Have you guys been enjoying using AI? Wanting to learn more? What has been happening? Yes, little bit new to this. New. Okay. Love it. Want to learn more? Yes, of course. That's why we are here. ChatGPT AI is great. We have use it to write emails. I think everybody uses ChatGPT especially to write emails. I think for a lot of us, we use AI tools 70% of the time to write something. Okay, using Copilot for the same, using AI for my YouTube channel. Oh, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Checked LMS dashboard and Copilot. Using it for automation, but I make weird mistakes. Oh, automation as well. That's nice. Getting legal advice. Yes, I'll show you an example of that as well. Using for RCA accounts, trading. That's nice. SQL coding, budget analysis, requirements and RCA. Aspire to start a second business. Photo editing. How do you? Oh, Nano Banana. You use Nano Banana for photo editing. Understood. All right. Can you see my chat? Yes, I can see your chat. I can see everybody's chat, of course. Right, so right now you guys will not be able to see each other's chat because the setting has been set to host and panelist. Okay, so don't worry about it. Of course, I can see your chat. All right, great. All right, so enough time. I think enough chit chat. Let's get started for the session. Okay, let's get started for the session. Now, so this session, so that it is productive, we have some rules and regulations. Don't worry about it. I will be telling you everything about everything that we're going to do in this session and in future sessions as well. Okay. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to disable chat. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disable chat. So chat is disabled. Okay. So that you guys can stop interrupting me. All right. Now, let me tell just a couple of things here so that everybody is clear. Okay. I have disabled chat. Okay. So that I can explain first. Okay. Now, I will re-enable the chat later. Okay, I will re-enable the chat later. Do not worry about it at all. I want you to focus now. Okay, now the first thing here today is we have a lot of things to cover. I want to explain a lot of things to you so that everybody is clear in our upcoming sessions. I can see everybody's chat, I can see everybody's messages, but it is simply not possible for me to respond to each and everyone. So yes, I will respond to you. It will not be instant. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, now let's see what do we have for today's session. Okay, what are we all here for and what will we be covering in today's session? Okay, the first thing that I want everybody to understand is that we are all gearing up to become AI generalist. Okay, what is an AI generalist? An AI generalist is an AI skilled professional. Okay, someone who can take any problem that they are presented with and solve it with the help of AI. Okay, now I'm sure just like everybody, okay, if you have to write an email to your manager, you use AI to write an email. Okay, if you have to write an invoice, if you have to send a request, if you have to do anything, these days you are able to modify your request, okay, and get help with the help of AI. This is what we are going to do, but on a much bigger scale. Okay, so you will not just be writing emails. Okay, so you will not just be writing emails, you will be building websites, you will be building apps, you will be building images, videos, advertisements, whatever you would like. Okay, whether you are trying to learn, whether you are trying to earn, okay, whether you're trying to be more efficient, more productive, or whatever your domain or your issue is, we are going to cover all of those things with the help of AI. Okay, now again, I will keep enabling and disabling the chats, so don't worry about it at all. First I want to explain which is where the chat is disabled. Okay, second thing, if anybody is unable to hear me, okay, exit, re-enter. Okay, exit, re-enter, it's not that big of a deal. Now finally, we are going to learn how to solve problems with the help of AI and thinking how AI thinks so that we can do it better. Okay, now I'm going to re-enable the chat for just 1 second, that I'll disable it. But can everybody understand what I just said? Did everybody hear me and understand what I just said? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, 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 perfect. Great. All right. Disabling the chat once again. Okay. Now, why am I enabling and disabling the chat? So that I can concentrate. Okay. So that I can concentrate and that you can also concentrate. All right. All right. Let's get started with today's sessions. I hope that everybody has joined in. We are not going to wait anymore. Let's get started. All right. Now, the first thing is AI useful for you? Okay. Now, I am sure I would like to ask you guys a question. Do you think AI is useful for you? Okay. Do you think AI is useful for you? Okay. Yes, AI is absolutely useful for you no matter, okay, no matter who you are, what department you belong to. Okay. Whether you are in marketing, whether you're in HR, operations, finance, okay, whether you are a whether you are a chartered accountant or computer secretariat, okay, whether you're a doctor, whether you are a CEO or whoever you are, techie or non-techie, AI is applicable to you. Okay, and yes, you can use AI to solve your problems as well. Okay, if the voice is low, just turn up your volume. Okay, I am pretty sure my voice is not low, because otherwise all the other people would also have been saying the same. Okay, if the voice is low, check the volume on your computer and rejoin if it's still an issue. Okay, all right. Now what are we going to cover in today's session? Since today is our first session, this session is not going to be too heavy. It's going to be a pretty simple session. I want to ensure that all of you are familiar with what all you get, okay, and what all we'll be studying. Now, the first thing is, of course, a gentle introduction. I am yet to give my introduction. I'll give that to you in just a second. Apart from that, I'll also show you what are we going to cover in our entire curriculum. You're already aware of this since you already know all of that stuff, but we'll still quickly go over it. Not right now, okay? Now, an important thing that we're going to discuss today is how will each session take place and how are the practicals also going to take place. Okay, why? Because people are confused whether it's a 2 hour session or a 3 hour session or a 5 hour session. Obviously it's not a 5 hour session. Okay, we'll discuss that as well. Of course, then we'll discuss that since it's not possible to solve everybody's doubt during the session, okay, how will we solving it after the session. After the session means by the end of the session. Okay, and finally I want to tell you that each and every one of you, okay, no matter your job, no matter your profession, no matter your age, no matter anything, you can learn AI, implement AI for your benefit. Okay, so this is all that I want to explain to you guys for this particular session. Okay, you guys can absolutely learn it and you guys can absolutely do fantastically well. Okay, all right. First of all, a very quick introduction about myself. My name is Aman Saurav. How many of you have attended my webinars or anything of that sort? I'm pretty sure some of you may have attended my webinars, maybe an Excel webinar, maybe a Python webinar, maybe some other webinar. Yes, I see a couple of yeses. I see a couple of yeses. I see a couple of no's. Right. So a lot of you already know me since you might have seen my Python webinar or my Excel webinar. So my name is Aman Saurav. I'm the program director at B10X. I am an alumni of IIT Delhi and I have over 10 years of experience. I've been teaching for a long time and I've helped over 80,000 people at this point of time. Okay. Apart from ensuring that the content at B10X is up to date, okay, apart from ensuring that our content is able to help people out, I also do a lot of corporate trainings as well. Okay, this is one of my corporate trainings that I took at Bangalore. We had an in-person corporate training. Okay, so I also do that as well. Not only do I take sessions right here, I also take sessions offline as well, and apart from that I also ensure that the content is all up to date. Okay, so this is more or less about me. If anybody would like to add me on LinkedIn, you can take a screenshot of this. I have my LinkedIn link right here, but don't worry about this right now. Just take a screenshot. Don't go to your LinkedIn right now. I will be providing my LinkedIn at the very end as well. Okay, so just take a screenshot. You will get this at the very end as well. No worries about it. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, now, so how will each and every session be conducted? Okay, now everybody please focus because I'm not going to repeat it again and again. Okay, let's focus. Now, how will each session be conducted? Now, each session has essentially two parts. Okay, the first part is obviously a theory part, the second part is obviously a practical part. Okay, is everybody with me so far? Let me just take a quick check. Is everybody with me so far? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, great. All right, disabling the chat once again. All right, now, how will each session be conducted? So there is a theory part and then there's a practical part. Now, as far as duration is concerned, let me be very clear because I don't want to answer this again and again. Okay, each session will be at least 3 hours. Okay, why 3 hours? 2 hours of theory approximately. Okay, 2 hours of theory approximately. Then we have a break of about 15 to 20 minutes depending. Okay, 2 hours of theory, break of 15 to 20 minutes, and then about 40 minutes to 1 hour of practical and Q&A. Let me repeat that once again. 2 hours of theory, 15 to 20 minutes of break, and then approximately 1 hour, usually 40 minutes to 1 hour of practical plus Q&A. This part, which is the last part, is where I will be taking questions. Okay, I will not take, nor will any other trainer take questions in between of the theory session. Okay, they will not entertain questions at that time. This is the time where we will be taking all sort of questions. Okay, so every session will be 3 hours. You need to be mentally prepared for that. Okay, now second thing, today's session today's session does not have a practical component. Okay, today's session does not have a practical component because again today is an introductory session. We will be learning things, but today we don't have a practical, but we do have Q&A. Okay, we do have Q&A, and of course we have a break as well. Okay, so just to ensure that everybody is on the same page, okay, just to ensure that everybody is on the same page, in today's session, do we have theory? Yes or no? Yes, perfect. Do we have a break? Yes or no? Yes, of course we have a break as well. Do we have a practical today? Yes or no? No, we do not have a practical today. Do we have Q&A today? Yes, we have Q&A today. Perfect. Everybody is perfectly clear. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good. People are paying attention. That's nice. Let's continue. Okay. Now, apart from that, some ground rules to ensure that today's session is effective and all sessions in the future are also effective. Okay, let's be very clear on these. Now let me take it through you one by one. First thing, attend all sessions and attend the entire session. If you attend half of a session and then you expect 100% knowledge, that is not going to happen. Attend all sessions, attend today's session, tomorrow's session, next week's sessions, and so on, and attend them completely. Of course, life happens, we all understand it. For that, of course, you will get the recordings of it. Okay. Second thing, listen well and make notes. Although you will get complete notes, okay, although you will get complete notes of the entire session plus recording of the entire session, I still recommend that you make some notes. This is for your own practice. Okay. Next, very important thing is, do not practice in theory sessions. Please do not practice in theory sessions and interrupt me, show me the step once again. I'm not going to attend that. Okay. So do not practice in theory session. When should you practice it? When the practical time is there. Okay. This is where you get to practice and you have the entire week as well to practice. Right now, it's the time to learn. So do not practice in theory session. Just absorb everything. Okay. Second thing, I will keep enabling and disabling chat because I don't want to get distracted when I am teaching. Okay. Apart from that, how will your doubts be cleared? Okay. So couple of ways in which your doubts will be cleared, like I said, in the session at the very end of it, as we'll do today. Then I will show you that there's a AI software that we have in our LMS, which is called Brainfish. I'll show you that as well. Then, of course, most of you are aware of our weekly doubt sessions. Are you aware of our weekly doubt sessions? Yes or no? Yes, yes, yes. Great, 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 great. All right. Okay. So I can see most of you are aware of our weekly doubt sessions. So I will still go over through that once again. Okay. But finally, I would like to say self-help is the best help. Okay. Of course, you ask us questions and we are happy to help you. But in the time that it takes for you to ask us a question and for me to get back to you with an answer, you guys can 99% of the case help yourselves. Okay. So we'll talk about that as well. Okay. Finally, we will have a feedback form at the very end. Okay. We will have a feedback form at the very end. I do want you to take the feedback very seriously. If you like a trainer, if you like the session, you should put it on the feedback form. And if you did not like the trainer, did not like the session, also put that on the feedback form. Okay. Good things and bad things both should go on the feedback form. Okay. Is everybody clear? Is everybody clear? Is everybody understanding the flow of each structure? Because I don't want anybody to be confused. Okay. I want everybody to be on the same page because we have a long way to go and I want you all to enjoy it and be clear as well. Clear, 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 clear. Perfect. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. All right, let's go ahead. Okay. Now, so what are we going to actually study in today's session? ठीक है, चलो बातें तो बहुत हो गई. Okay. So what are we actually going to study in today's session? Okay. The first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to teach you all about generative AI. ठीक है, कि what is generative AI? What do I do with generative AI? Okay. Then I'm going to tell you how AI actually works. Okay, so I know that all of you type things into ChatGPT and ChatGPT gives you an answer, and sometimes it gives you very good answers. Sometimes it gives you horrible answers. Sometimes it straight up lies to you. It hallucinates. Okay, so why does all of that happen? Okay, apart from that, I'm also going to show you some very few small tips and tricks that you can use to basically get much better output from your AI tools, because I am sure that these days a lot of you would be facing this issue. Okay, that ChatGPT tells you your limit has been exhausted, it will reset after 12 hours or something like that. How many of you face that on a regular basis these days? Okay, and then ChatGPT is asking us to subscribe to ChatGPT Go. Even if it's free for a year, yet it's asking us to subscribe to ChatGPT Go. Okay, so I will be telling you on how you should be prompting, so that not just ChatGPT, if you use other AI tools as well, and every AI tool will keep reducing its limits. Okay, just like these days Hotstar is showing us ads. Okay, so how can we ensure that with minimal prompting, how do we get the best output? Okay, we'll talk about what is a present in our upcoming sessions, and then of course we will have our Q&A session as well. Okay, all right, is everybody ready to rock and roll? Yes, yes, yes. Ready? Good. Is everybody clear on how the flow of today's session going to be and future sessions also going to be? Perfect. All right, let's go. All right. Now, so how much AI do you use in your day-to-day task? I know everybody uses ChatGPT. ChatGPT is everybody's best friend. Okay. But if I were to ask you, okay, how many minutes or how many hours do you use AI's help? What would you say? Okay. Some people would say 20 minutes. Some of you are saying 2 hours, 4 hours, 30 minutes. 40 minutes, 5 to 10 kilometers. Why did you say 5 to 10 kilometers? Right. So everybody uses AI. Okay. Even I personally use AI quite a lot. Okay. Maybe I personally feel that I use AI maybe about 1.5 hour every day. Okay. So don't you think if I knew how to use AI better, I can convert that 1.5 hour into 30 minutes? Yes, absolutely. Okay. Does anybody here feel ki I am using all powers of Chat GPT? Does anybody here feel ki you are using Chat GPT to its 100% capacity? No, exactly. Okay. Does anybody here feel ki they are able to use any AI tool to its 100% capacity? Absolutely not. Okay. So we have so many fabulous AI tools these days. Okay. But we are not able to use it effectively. Okay. We are not able to use the entire powers of it effectively. Okay. So how do we use whatever tools we have to its maximum extent? Okay. So for that, of course, let's understand what AI is. Okay. And to understand how AI works and how can I use it better. Okay, let's get started. All right, now let's dive into today's session. All right, now AI models have existed for a long time. Okay, now most of you think that AI is Chat GPT, yes or no? Okay, so how old do you think the concept of AI is? Okay, just give me a number. Just give me a number. 80 years? That's a long time. Maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, since 2017, 20 years, 30 to 40 years. Let me give you an idea. Okay, let me give you some background story and then I'll give you an idea. Okay, so way back in 2017, 18, way back in 2015, 16, 17, I used to hear a lot of times that somebody is going for a master's in AI, somebody is going for a PhD in machine learning or AI, and I used to think, is that ever even going to happen? Okay, this is about 8 years back. Okay, but you only know that AI has simply crossed a peak. Okay, but you would not believe AI has been around since 1960s. AI has been around since 1960s. Okay, can you believe it? Okay, absolutely, absolutely. It is after 1960s to 2025. Okay, it's after 65 years or 70 years that AI has come to this particular stage. Okay, all of you know, okay, all of you are already aware that the first flight, okay, the first flight by Wright brothers was somewhere in 1900s. Okay, but it is after 120 years, okay, it is after 120 years that flights have become so common, that has become so cheap and so accessible to everyone. Okay, it is exactly the same in case of AI as well. Okay, even though it's a very old concept, right now everybody is able to use AI, especially for their day-to-day tasks. Okay, so let me give you some examples of AI, and I'm sure a lot of you will relate to it as well. Okay, so let me show you a couple of concepts. Okay, now everybody has seen their Gmail spam folder. Sometimes when you get an offer letter, they will tell you, acha, please check your spam folder as well because your mail might have gone into the spam folder. Okay, so this is something that everybody has seen. Okay, Gmail or Google intelligently decides whether this email is a spam email or a genuine email. Okay, that uses artificial intelligence. Let's move ahead. Credit score. Oof, we have all gotten our credit cards and rejected from getting credit cards because of our credit score, right? How many of you know about your credit score? How many of you know your CIBIL score or your experience score or any of that, right? And it's a mystery. Okay, it's a mystery how the credit score works. I have no idea how civil score works, right? So even credit score uses a lot of AI. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, facial recognition. I'm sure all of you these days use facial recognition at least at some place or the other. I'm pretty sure you guys use facial recognition for your mobile phones. Okay, some of you use facial recognition in Digiyatra. Okay, the other day I was at Mumbai airport and I did not even have to take out my what do you call that, what do you call that paper that they give you? Ticket, right? No, boarding pass, right? I do not even have to take out my boarding pass anywhere because they have a camera at every gate and it scans your face and it says welcome Aman sir. I was like, wow, now you don't even need boarding pass to scan on that thing to cross the gate. So that was something amazing. Okay, and then apart from that, of course, driverless cars. Okay, driverless cars, we all know Tesla, that they have done some amazing stuff when it comes to driverless cars, and these days just about every car has at least those ADAS features and all of that, with lane assist and intelligent braking and all of that. Okay, all of this is powered by AI. Okay, and all of these have gotten this good that we are able to use it on a day-to-day basis. Okay, a lot of cars these days have at least ADAS feature. Okay, and just about every phone has a facial recognition feature. So the point is, AI has gotten really good. Okay, in fact, AI has gotten so good that it's nearly impossible to determine what is made by humans and what is made by AI. Okay, so all of us these days read a lot of news articles, sometimes you watch a lot of YouTube videos and all that. Okay, now earlier, 10 years earlier, everybody was human made. Okay, but today, by reading a article or a deep fake video, yes, that's a very good example. Okay, is it even possible for us to determine, okay, is it human made or is it AI made, is it real, is it fake? How many of you feel ki bhai, if I were shown 10 news articles, I would not know if this is real or fake? Okay, yes, exactly, it's very very difficult. Okay, sometimes we can identify, yes, absolutely. Okay, especially when I go to LinkedIn, it's very easy to identify that this person is simply copying and pasting from ChatGPT. Okay, but apart from that, even these days it's really 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 difficult. Okay, would you guys like to see how difficult it is to differentiate what is made by humans and what is made by AI? Yes, please. Sure. Okay, now before we go ahead, okay guys, now before we go ahead, I do not want any of you to go to the websites that I am going right now. Do not go. Okay, we will of course be doing everything right here. You can go to this later. Okay, you can go to those websites later. Don't get distracted, just focus on what we are doing right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you a very amazing website which is called AI or Human. Okay, which is called AI or Human, and let's play a very nice, very fun game. Okay, trust me, you're going to love it. Okay, trust me, you're going to love it. All right, now, so here we have something called AI or Human, which is asking, can you tell the difference between if something is made by AI or something is made by human? Okay, so all you have to do right now, okay, so all you have to do right now is tell me whether do you think that this thing has been made by AI, so you can just say A, or made by human, so you can just say H. Are you guys ready? Arey, wait. All right, ready? Let's get started. Okay. All right. So first image, AI or human? I see 95% AI. Okay, I see 95% AI. Solid AI. All right. What about this article? AI or human? I am seeing very 60-40. I'm seeing very 60-40, but a lot of people are saying human. All right. So it's very 60-40, but a lot of you are saying humans. All right. All right. So what about this article? Barcelona to play Napoli behind closed doors amid coronavirus features. AI or human? I am seeing again a very 50-50 split, but I am seeing more human as compared to, all right, so I'll do human. Okay, all right, what about this one? Okay, I know what everybody is going to say. Okay, for this particular image, I know what everybody is going to say. Even I would do the same thing. I would say generated by AI. Okay, all right, what about this one? So we have a total of 10 questions. Okay, so you get, or everybody gets generous chances. Okay, 70-30 human. All right. What about this one? What about this one? Why are people, like almost 90% of you, saying human? Okay, so 90% of you are saying human, but I feel something very weird looking at her eye right here. It doesn't feel very real. It doesn't feel very real. Because I find that the eye part is very weird right here. So AI, say okay. The moment I said it, everybody has changed. The moment I said it, everybody changed. All right, so I'll click on generated by AI. Okay, what about this one? Very 50-50, but a lot of you are saying AI, so I'll go for AI. What about this one? Okay, now guys, in this case, I think the eyes are lenses. Okay, in this case, I think the eyes could be lenses. All right, so most of you are like AI. Okay, what about this one? Okay, too obvious. I know what everybody's going to say. Okay, all right. So by the way, this was the ninth question. We have one final question left. What about this one? AI or human? Okay, so most of you are like human, so I'm going to click on human. Okay, but before I click, are you guys ready to see the answer? Are you guys ready to see the answer? How many of you feel that you would have got 80% correct? How many of you feel, just say me, that you have gotten 80% correct answers? I am seeing a lot of me. I am seeing a lot of me. Lots of me. All right, guys, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to click it's a real human and check it out. Okay, the average is 5 out of 10, but we are 3 out of 10 correct. We are 3 out of 10 correct. Okay, so for all the people who thought that you are 80% correct, welcome to 2025. Welcome to the end of 2025, where AI has gotten that good. Did you guys enjoy this? Did you guys enjoy this? Yes. All right. Now, of course, we have the answers here as well, but I'm not going to show you the answers at all. You guys can check it out later. Okay. Let's continue with our session. Okay. All right. So, like I was saying, that AI has gotten so good. Okay, that it is impossible to determine what is happening these days. Okay, I don't know whether a news article is real or fake, an earthquake video is real or fake, some shooting video or some positive video, is it real or fake? It's simply impossible to determine this. Okay, but it's also a good thing, it's also a bad thing, because AI is going to evolve and maybe we'll use it for something good as well. Okay, now let's continue. So AI is getting really, really good, just like we saw right now. Okay, but all of these cases were very much behind. Okay, I cannot use the AI in my iPhones or in my cell phones facial recognition to do anything. Okay, or I cannot use the AI that is present in a driverless car to write me an email or give me a summary, okay, or generate an image. While these did have AI, but I, as a retail customer, as a random person, could not use the AI that is present here for any other task. Okay, so very niche use cases. Okay, by facial recognition AI can only do facial recognition. Okay, car AI can only drive. Okay, so basically we could not do anything else with these AI tools at all. So they were very much in the background, very specific. Okay, but now, okay, now AI is absolutely in front of us and it's opening up new opportunities. Okay, how many of you have been able to at least grab some opportunity or the other because you were able to use ChatGPT? Okay, I am very sure a lot of you have been able to write much better emails, have been able to write much better captions when you're posting for Instagram or LinkedIn, or you have been also able to, of course, code much better. Okay, write code faster, get formulas for Excel, write PPTs, research paper, LinkedIn post. Exactly. Okay, so right now AI is in front of us and it has opened up so many of our new opportunities. Okay, right, exactly. And personally, even I have almost stopped googling stuff. These days I go to either Gemini or Claude or chat gpt and I ask there. I rarely google these days. Of course I do, but it's not that common. Okay, so yes, Using AI has opened up lots of opportunities for us. And if you are looking, Kecha, where can I use my AI skills? Okay, or what AI skills are absolutely in demand? Okay, very simple solution to this problem, that where are the new opportunities, is right here. That is, follow the money. Okay, follow the money. Now I'm going to remind you guys of something. Okay, a couple of years ago, okay, it was all Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. Yes or no? Okay, a couple of years ago it was just all Bitcoin and blockchain, and there were so many exchanges opening up, right? Now if you remember a couple of years before that, okay, if you remember a couple of years before that, it was all startup, startup, startup. There was Flipkart, there was Snapdeal, there was million other startups, right? So at the and right after that, okay, right after that, there was also a time where there was Uber, there was Ola, there were this which one shut down? Blue, what's the company name which shut down? Blue something blue. What was the name? Not Meru Cab, Blue Smart, right? Blue Smart. Okay, so all of those companies also came pretty much at the same time as well, right? So you have to basically, to find the opportunity, just follow the money. Okay, who is getting funded? Okay, where are investors putting their money? Because they have done a ton of research. Okay, so wherever investors are putting in the money, that is where opportunities are present. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you, not only the coders of you, only the technical people of you, must have heard of Cursor. I'm pretty sure a lot of you coders must have used Cursor on a very regular basis. Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, so coder, sorry, not coder, Cursor. Okay, Cursor is being valued at $9 billion and has raised a funding of $900 million. Okay, crazy valuation, almost $1 billion in just raising funds. Okay, Korea raises $83 million. To be very honest with you guys, I have heard a lot of funding where the funding starts at $1 million, okay, but I have truly never heard of a fact where there is this crazy amount of money being thrown around. Okay, apart from that, open up any news article. Okay, open up any news article and you will have some news or the other of AI coming up today and tomorrow. Yes or no? Okay, Mr. Pavan, if you would not like to attend the session, you are absolutely free to leave. This is the way the session is going to be conducted. Okay, guys, is everybody enjoying whatever I am teaching? Yes, yes, of course, we will also come to the topic. But if anybody is feeling that the session is not being useful, kindly exit and do not spam the chat box. Okay, because I do not like it when people interrupt me. Okay, let's continue with our session. Okay, let's continue. All right, so the point is, we cannot, of course, ignore AI anymore. Okay? If my company is not allowing me to use AI anymore, I cannot let it go. I still have to learn it, because tomorrow my company might change the policy and will say, "Hey, bhai, let's come in. We are including AI, and if you don't know AI, sorry, we don't have you. You are obsolete." Okay. So yes, you should absolutely learn AI. More than that, you should absolutely implement AI. Okay. So AI is not replacing us, people using AI are. So the point is, don't get obsolete, get better. Okay, let's continue. Now, one more absolutely important stuff that you need to know here. Okay, just knowing ChatGPT is not enough. Okay, but to explain that, I have a much better example here. Okay, so let's say that I want to win a race. Okay, some of you at some point or the other might have seen a race, maybe an F1 race, and there was also a very good F1 movie these days. Okay, so some of you may or may not have definitely seen a race sometime or the other. Okay, now here's a question. Okay, what if, let's say, you have a really good car, but you don't have a really good driver? Are you going to win the race? Of course not. Of course not. Okay, of course not. Let's say you have a really good driver, but you are not giving him the best instruments. You're not giving him the best cars. You're not giving him the best facilities that you can give him. Is he going to win the race? Of course not. Okay, and let's say you get a car, you get the best driver, you get the best car, but that driver does not have the skill to drive that car, will they win the race? Of course not. Okay, of course not. When will a person win the race? When they have the right car, when they have the right driver, and when they have the right skill as well. Okay, just you on your own confidence will not will. Just you knowing or just using ChatGPT will not will. Okay, but you with the proper AI tool and with the skill to use the AI tool properly, that is when you will win. Okay, so this is what I want to tell all of you guys, that for tomorrow's market, what you need is first of all AI literacy. You need to know what AI tools are present. Second thing, just because I know Chat GPT does not mean I know marketing, does not mean I know operations, does not mean I know coding. I still need to be an expert in my domain. I still need to have that knowledge. Okay. Do you feel, does anybody here feel ki acha, whatever your domain is, okay, if I give it to a lay person and give him Chat GPT, can that person do it as well as you can? Of course not. You have spent years working hard. Okay, so you have your domain expertise. Okay, but your domain expertise combined with the right AI tools and your knowledge of being able to use that AI tool, that is the AI generalist market that I'm hoping to get all of you here. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, so what we are here to do, okay, is we are not telling you, okay, ki just use AI. No, you absolutely need to be an expert in your domain. Okay, you absolutely need to know what AI tool is better. Okay, and then you also need to know how to use that AI tool for your best benefit as well. Clear? 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 Now, how do we become that? चलो ठीक है, मैंने बता तो दिया. Okay, but how do we become that? Okay, no worries, but how do we become that? Okay, so now there are certain steps to becoming that. Okay, and you should be clear about it as well. Okay, the first thing is basic uses. Okay, we all have used ChatGPT or AI or Claude or whatever. Okay, but we all feel that we have not used it to its best capacity. Okay, so in order to be able to use it to its best capacity, we must use prompts, proper prompts. Okay, so this is where we become prompters. You prompt it to write an email, you prompt it to make a summary, you prompt it to do X, Y, or Z. Okay, now after that, I'm sure all of you would be doing things that are repetitive every week. Yes or no? That annoy you, that think, are yaar, this could be done easily. Yes or no? Okay, that is the first thing that you should start solving. Okay, so when you are prompting, the next thing you should do is automation. Okay, something that you do every week, some report that you make every week, some emails that you write every week, or some requests that you make every week. Okay, that is where you go next. Okay, and finally, when you feel ki acha theek hai, whatever is coming in, I have automated that, what do you think you should do next? Okay, when whatever is coming in, everything has been done, what do you think you should do next? Any guesses? Any guesses? I want you guys to guess. Flex, innovations, improve, deploy, implement, enhance, upscale. Exactly. Okay, so the next part is to actually build stuff. Okay, whatever you have been getting, now all of that is under control and going smoothly. The next part is to make things. Yes or no? Okay, isn't that the final stage? Yes or no? Okay, that is exactly what it is. Okay, so right now we are all here, but with better prompts, you become prompters. After that, now you know how to get automations to save you time weekly, monthly, annually. Okay, and then finally, we all can make our own solutions. Okay, and when you make your own solutions, that is the time when you have truly become an AI generalist. Okay, let's continue, guys. Now, let's understand how any LLM works so that you are able to give better prompts. In today's session, what I want to get you guys from basic users to prompters. Okay, what is an LLM? I will definitely explain it to you as well. Okay, so from basic users, you will turn into a prompter. Okay, now All right. So, will we see any tool today? Yes, in about 5 minutes, we're going to see lots of tools. Okay, in about 5 minutes, we're going to see lots of tools today. All right. Now, how does an AI model learn? Okay, so any guesses? Any guesses? How does an AI model learn data? Of course, it learns data, but how does it learn data? Through training? Yes. No idea. Through prompts, through training, through prompts, trading feed, data input, coding, embedding. Oh, that's a good one. That's a nice word. No idea. Machine learning, and not the right word. All right, all right. Now let me tell you how it learns. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to the technical part. Now, so how does an AI model learn? Very simply, an AI model learns like a baby. Okay, an AI model learns like a baby. Okay, the first time you show a baby the picture of a cat, it has no idea. Okay, but when that baby sees a cat again and again and again and again, now the baby can recognize, okay, that's a picture of a cat. Okay, pretty much like how you say to a baby, okay, he's your brother or your cousin or your chacha or your mama. Okay, and you keep repeating it till the time the baby remembers it. An AI model learns exactly like that. The first time you ask it anything, it has no idea what you're talking about. Okay, but then you train on it again and again on different things. Okay, this image of a cat is different from this image of a cat. So you train it again and again and again, and then finally it can predict it by itself as well. Okay, now what I want to ask you guys is, would you guys like to see this in practical as well? Would you guys like to see this in practical as well? Yes. Again, a very fun exercise. Okay. And I would request you guys to try this later. Okay. Try this later. You'll also have fun right here as well. Okay. Let's get started. Now, so for this, I have some amazing things for you as well. So here we have teachable machine. Okay, so Teachable Machine is again a Google product where you can learn about how AI actually understands stuff. You will understand why AI hallucinates. You will understand how to get much better results, how to train your data as well. Okay, let's get started. Please do not go to this website. Okay, let me explain. You can go to it later. Now, let's get started. Okay, now so how do I show you this? Okay, it's a pretty simple website, nothing too complicated. I'm going to use an image project here. Okay, so I'm going to use an image project, standard image model, nothing too complicated. Okay, now let me show you what this website is, then we'll do some testing. Okay, so here we are basically going to classify something. Okay, so we have class 1 here. I have to add some samples, just like I said, cat, 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 and so on. Okay, so here we're going to add some sample training data, and then I'm going to ask it to classify something. Okay, don't worry, you will enjoy this. Now, so let me show you what do I have right here. Okay, so let me bring up the chat here as well. Okay, the chat is open. Yes, the chat is open. Okay, now guys, this is the picture of a this is the picture of a nobody has to take any screenshot. You will get all links at the very end. Okay, of course, it's a picture of a cat. Okay, picture of a dog, picture of a lion, wolf, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so here I have some training images. Okay, cat, cat, and cat. Okay, let me upload these three images. Okay, so class 1, I'm going to train this on cats. Okay, and let me add some sample images. So I'm going to upload some sample images. I'm going to drag and drop. Okay, so cat 1, cat 2, cat 3. Now you will also notice something. I have not put cat here. Okay, I have deliberately not given it any names. Okay, so let me drag and drop this right here. So dragged it, dropped it, 3 images uploaded. Okay, now deliberately I have given 3 different images. Okay, this is important. I'll tell you why later. Now let's take a different class. Okay, then here we have dogs. Okay, let me upload some files here as well. Okay, so we have some dogs right here. Okay, dog 1, dog 2, dog 3. Now don't worry guys, this is going to be absolutely amazing. You guys are going to love it. Okay, so dog 1, dog 2, dog 3, all images uploaded. Oh, it did not get uploaded. All right. Hurry. Give a lion image. Yes, I'll do that also. Okay, now again if you will see, okay, now again if you will see that I have uploaded 3 images of a dog as well, 3 images of dogs as well. Okay, and now it's very simple. It's asking me to train the model. Okay, very simple, nothing complicated at all. Okay, now train model, so I'm going to click on it. Okay, preparing training data, training the model. I'll just have to wait for just a couple of seconds, let it happen. Okay, and done. Okay, the model is, oh, it's still training. What is asking? I don't need to do that, never allow. Okay, now the model is trained. Okay, as you can see here, the model is trained. Screen is lagging. Guys, is my screen lagging? I don't think the screen is lagging. All okay? All okay? All right. Now, so now the model is trained. Now, so I'm going to test something. Okay, so I'm going to test something. Okay, now as you can see, I have some tests here. So these are the training data. Okay, these were the training data, this is the testing data. Okay, if you will notice this right here, guys, is this cat image similar or different from all of these cat images? Different, so basically I am not cheating. Okay, different, so basically I am not cheating. Okay, all right. All right, so let me upload this test right here. Okay, so I'm going to upload this right here, and guys, check it out. Okay, check it out. This is the part which is the most important. Okay, so I've uploaded this thing and check it out. Okay, the AI model is 100% sure that it's a cat. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. Because I have trained it on all of these cats, it's able to understand that, okay, this looks like the image of a cat. But let's try more. Okay, let's try more. Here we have the image of a dog. Okay, but is this image similar to any of these images? Okay, of course not. Okay, of course not. Now let me upload this image. Okay, so I'm going to choose this once again. Okay, let me upload this. So uploading this right here. Okay, and guys, check it out. Okay, now it is 98% sure that it's a dog. It is 2% in doubt whether it's a cat or a dog. Okay, now I want you guys to take a guess. Okay, I want you guys to take a guess that why is it 98% sure but 2% not sure. I want you guys to take a guess. Yes, that's a very good answer. That's a very good answer. That's a very good answer. Okay, so yes, there could be a couple of reasons. Okay, the first thing is that the first thing is this color is very similar to this cat color. Okay, but the features are very different. Okay, cats have a very different facial structure, dogs have a very similar facial structure. Okay, so it's basically 98% sure that it's a dog but 2% not sure if it's a cat. Okay, but but if I had given both of these here more training data, yes, exactly, if I had given it more training data, then of course it would have given me a much better result. Yes or no? Okay, this is why any AI tool says trained on so and so data, okay, or trained on this much data, or trained on that much data. Okay, because the more data it is trained on, the better result it is going to be. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now, would you like to see something even better? Yes, it can understand human faces as well. Now, would you like to see something even better as well? Yes. Now, let me bring a small twist in the story. Okay. Now, so here I have a lion. Okay. Similar to cat, very dissimilar to dogs. Okay, but it is still not a cat. Okay. Now, let me upload this thing right here. Okay. So, uploading this right here. Okay, all right, now check it out. Okay, now it is again 97% that it's a cat, it is only 3% sure that it's a dog. Okay, but it did not say that it's a lion. Why did it not say that it's a lion? Why did it not say that it's a lion? Because it wasn't trained on it. Exactly. Okay, exactly, because it wasn't trained on it. Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear to everyone? Okay, how simple it is to understand how AI learns. Okay, which is why every AI company says things like we have trained it on so much, it will be trained on your data, and which is why Chat GPT says we will use your data for training our models. Is that clear? Is that clear? Which is why the more you talk to AI, the better it gets. Why? Because it is now learning and learning and learning. Clear? Now let me add a little bit of fun here. Okay, let me add a little bit of fun here. Let me add a class. Okay, now let me have a lion class as well. Okay, let me have a lion class as well. Okay, now let's add some images in lion. Maybe I'll have to refresh it. Okay, sometimes I have to refresh it, but let's check it out. Okay, so let me add some images of lions. I have images of lions? Not in this one. Let me quickly find it. Okay, uh, 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 let me quickly find some images of lions. All right. All right. So I have some images of lions right here. Okay. So lion 1, lion 2, lion 3. Okay. Yes, it's also called reinforcement learning. Okay. So let me upload this right here. Okay. And uploading the images of lions. Okay, lions. Oh, why is it just uploading one image? Okay, chalo koi baat nahi. Let me add the second image. Okay, and let me quickly add the third image. Let me add the third image as well. Okay, all right. Now I'll have to retrain the model. Yes or no? Okay, I'll have to retrain the model because right now only it's trained on cats and dogs. Okay, so I'll have to retrain the model. So let me retrain the model. Okay, but did you guys see how easy it is? Did you guys see how easy it was? Okay, now let me now check it on a lion again. Okay, so let me change it to webcam. Okay, let me change it to file. All right, now guys, check it out. Oh, I think I need to upload it once again. Let me try this once again. Okay, so let me test it on a lion once again. So now let's test it on a lion, and ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Okay, now it is 97% sure that it's a lion. Okay, how amazing is that? Okay, now it did not say cat, it did not say dog, it clearly said lion. Okay, so which is why, when you upload something to Chat GPT, it is able to recognize it. Why is it able to recognize it? Why is Chat GPT able to recognize whatever you give it? Okay, exactly, because it has already been trained. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Which is why Chat GPT is so useful to all of us. Okay, but this is also why people or AI makes mistakes. It hallucinates. Why? Because it does not have every single answer. Okay, which is why AI hallucinates right here. Okay, why? Because even though it's trained, okay, yet it is just trying to make a best fit. Is that clear to everyone? Which is why AI hallucinates as well. The better your training data is, the better your answer is going to be. Clear? Fun stuff. Fun stuff, guys. Yes.